guys, it's John from John's DIY Playground. Today we're going to do a review of the Harvest Right freeze dryer samples. I requested these from Harvest Right. Just cost a couple bucks, they'll send them to you in the mail. This particular package is the fruit mix and ice cream, and I just got the parts out of the bag and put them into this bowl. And this is what it looks like straight out of the bag. Now these, all of them put together weigh completely like nothing. It felt like there was air in the bag, that it was completely full of nothing. But as you can see, we've got couple apple slices, some strawberry, pieces of ice cream sandwich, which is really interesting. I believe this is it's a fruit, pineapple, I think, and then bananas in the back. So we're going to reconstitute those with water, but I've heard with the ice cream that you just want to put it in your mouth and then maybe drink it with a little bit of water, otherwise it'll completely disintegrate. So first I'm going to take the ice cream pieces out and add some cool water to the different fruit pieces so they can rehydrate. Just to show you guys one funny thing about ice cream, I'm putting it into my microwave here. Hasn't been reconstituted, I haven't added any water to it, just straight out of the package still. Let's put in for like, say 20 seconds. But hard to see there, but I'm not gonna take up the entire 20 seconds. Let's just see how it's doing here. 15 seconds worth of microwaving. Nothing, it's not melted or anything. All right, so let's try some freeze-dried ice cream sandwich. And I got a cup of water here to chase it with. Crunchy, but now my saliva is mixing with it and I taste that chocolate cookie part. Definitely not as creamy or cold at all, of course it's room temperature. But it does taste like ice cream cookie, it's pretty amazing. Okay, for another experiment, we're taking the freeze-dried sample again. Hasn't been touched in any way with water, but now I'm going to take just some lukewarm water, actually a little bit on the cold side, pour it over it. You can see what happens here. It starts to dissolve. The cookie's starting to make it float. The ice cream's kind of dissolving in the water. But again, this has only been about 30 seconds worth, and it's not the recommended way to reconcentrate ice cream, I think. Or reconstitute, I should say, but it's interesting to show anyway. The cookie is starting to get a little heavier. You can see we're not floating as much. Let's try it. Yep, ice cream's still crunchy. Cookie was softer, but wouldn't recommend that. Okay, for the next step, I'm taking a glass of water here. And water's a little bit warm. It's around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Just got it out of the tap. I'm going to add it to this freeze-dried fruit and let it reconstitute for a little bit. You can see everything's floating, so we're gonna have to try and hold it down, or I'm not sure what the recommended method is here. So I was hoping there was a video that came with these samples or some short instruction sheet to show what to do, but there isn't. So that's why I'm making this video for you guys. I'll give this a couple minutes and we'll come back. It's been a couple minutes and I think the fruits are starting to absorb the moisture. They're still all floating, but you can see the strawberry, when I touch it, it's really soft, so it feels like it's not going to absorb any more moisture. It might sink maybe eventually, but I wanted to try it now and then maybe try the other one later if need be, but let's give it a quick sample. That's good, and tastes as expected, just like a regular strawberry would. So I'm gonna give the other one to my wife, see if she'll eat it. She's standing here next to me, but we won't put her on camera. She's making a funny face. Maybe because it's what?
Mushy.
A little mushy, yeah. So like a store-bought strawberry or straight off the vine would have, I think, more texture to it, a little bit more firmness. I'm not sure if you guys out there could give us any tips on reconstituting the fruits to see how do you get them more to be like how you would expect as far as the taste, I guess the consistency in the mouth. But all right, let's see. I'm gonna try this banana piece. Well, it's not ready. I could tell already inside in the middle, it has kind of that harder chew. It seems like it needs a little more time. So we'll come back to these other ones in a few minutes. All right, guys, I did about 15 minutes total in the water, and then I took it out and I actually put them on a plate, and I put them in the freezer for a little bit to see if that would do anything, but they're just cold now. Instead of being warm in the warm water, they're temperature cool. The banana now, this one I think will be a little, it's still crunchy in the middle. I didn't leave it long enough. So, lesson learned for that one. And then let's see how we do here. Also has a little bit of a chunky crunch in the middle. So I don't think I'm reconstituting these or rehydrating them long enough. The apple slices have really turned color though. It's kind of interesting. I don't like, they didn't look like that when I started, but it does taste as you expect. The texture is a little bit better here than the strawberry was. That was pretty soggy. I don't know, but I'm not so sure I'm sold on this Harvest Right and the freeze drying process. But what's been your guys' experience? Let me know. Please leave me comments in the video, under the video below. What tips can you share with me, or what's been your experience? So if you learned something, please give me a thumbs up, and remember to hit subscribe to be notified when I make some new videos. So this is John from John's DIY Playground. Have a great day.